Hey there, it's Sean Tuttle, Chief Navigator at The Natural Professional. So I'm here to relay a conversation I had the other day. I'm going through the motions of selling my car, and so I was at the mechanics to get a smog check, which still hasn't happened yet. Those pesky glow plug check engine lights, not very helpful. So anyway, I was talking with the guy and he said, well, maybe, next week. And I was like, next week is too late. My last day in town is Monday. And I said that I was selling the car. And he said, well, what are you looking to get? And I said, well, nothing, because I'm going to be traveling out of the country for 4 or 5 months. So I don't want a car. And he said, oh, where are you going? And I said, Thailand. And he said, oh, I'm jealous. And, honestly, I've been thinking a little bit lately about how to answer that question. Well, it's not a question, but how to deal with that sentiment, because all the people that have said, oh, I'm jealous, I don't think they're necessarily really jealous about me going to Thailand. I don't know that they necessarily want to go to Thailand. So what I asked him was, no, I didn't ask him. What did I say? I said, when he said, oh, I'm jealous, I said, well, what's really important is that you know what you want and you're making progress towards it, right? And he said, oh. And he just went straight there. And it was such a surprise, this, smog technician at the local mechanic. And he said, do you know what I really want? And I said, no, tell me. And he said, all I want, and he held out his hands into this little bowl, and he said, I just want a little bit of security. That's all I need, just a little bit of security and the ability to, help people when it's good to help them. And he made a comment after that implied that he just feels like he's giving and giving and giving, and that he wants to work in his garden. And he said, what I really want is some serenity. And I said, well, that's great, because you don't have to go to Thailand for serenity. You can get serenity anywhere. And he said, oh, it's just hard. It's just, I just keep trying to grab it, and, it's just really elusive. And I said, well, maybe serenity isn't something that you grab, but maybe it's a practice. And if you just keep inviting it in and keep trying to just keep trying to be in the place of inviting it to be more of a part of your life, then maybe it will continue to grow in how much time you have it, or that you feel it. And he nodded his head and said, thank you, I'll think about those words. And it was such an awesome conversation that kind of, bounced off of this automatic response of, oh, I see this person doing something that I'm not doing, going to Thailand, and oh, I'm jealous. But when you got right down to it, it wasn't Thailand that he was interested in. It was that he wasn't really making progress on the thing that would mean a lot to him. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. So I encourage you, whether it's, am I going to Thailand, or anytime you catch yourself looking at someone and what they're doing and thinking, oh, I'm jealous of that, or having that kind of sense of tingling of that not so pleasant emotion, maybe sit with it a little bit and say, what is this representing for me? What is something that I'm wanting more of in my life that I'm not having right now? And what is one thing, maybe just one thing that I can invite in, or a little bit of space that I can make in my schedule, or one thing that I can do during the day that will allow a little bit more of that into your life. Okay, signing off, and it's very possible that my next communication to you will be from Thailand.